Let me tell you why buy here, pay here is a bad idea. And for those of you that don't know what buy here, pay here is, it's basically like you go to a used car dealership and instead of getting a loan through a finance company, you get a loan from the dealership itself. Like for those of you that don't know, I do own a car dealership. If I had a customer come in here wanting to finance a car, basically they would put their down payment and I would extend them the loan myself out of my pocket. Let them drive away with the car and they pay me every month. But it's a bad idea. And let me tell you why. I get about 200 phone calls a week asking me if I'm a buy here, pay here. You can tell that these people are calling and they're already fucking frustrated because nobody's buy here, pay here anymore. Nobody does that anymore. And you can tell they're frustrated because as soon as I say no and I go to tell them like we do credit finance for low credit, no credit, bad credit, as soon as they hear the word no, click, they're gone. That shit just pissed me off because like, bro, you called me, at least fucking hear me out. But whatever, they're frustrated, I get it. I did buy here, pay here almost 10 years ago when I was still a new dealer. The way buy here, pay here is designed in these dealer management software, it's designed to give a 29.9% interest rate, the highest legal interest rate we can give at the lowest monthly payment possible. And the reason for that is if you're financing a car from me at $10,000 and you put $2,000 down and you're paying me $250 a month, you're going to pay a fuckload in interest, a fuckload, like almost 90% of your payment is going towards interest. And I stopped doing buy here, pay here 2019, I think, whenever COVID hit. Because when COVID hit, here's what happened. There was a ton of people in my system. It was about $200,000 worth of cars. These people owed nothing but like, some of them were like $300 away from paying off their car. Some of them were like $1,000 away. There was a couple that were like $1,500 to $2,000 away from paying off their cars. And what we did for those people is I was just forgiving people's loans. Like I would look at my system and if I hadn't lost too much on that deal, like if I wasn't in the red too very far, then I was just forgiving people's loans. I was giving them their titles, giving them receipts, telling them they're paid off, letting them know they're good. And it cost me about $200,000. Not in cars that were sold, but like in payments that were remaining. It was about $200,000 worth of payments that were remaining that we forgave. And after that, we stopped doing buy here, pay here. Buy here, pay here is a fucking scam. And I know some people don't have a choice because their credit's not so good and they don't have a choice but to do buy here, pay here. But if you can avoid it at all costs. You will never pay that car off. You won't. It will end up being repossessed and it's not a good thing. Just stay away from buy here, pay here. Trust me.
They're the most corrupt business out there. Buy here, pay here. Basically, you get a loan from the dealership and they can mark it up for any freaking interest rate they want, 30%. And guess what? The customer's taking it because no one is approving them. And this car will be junk and it will most likely break down before the end of the term, but the customer's still taking it. And that guy who sold that car, he probably owns that car for like $1,000. And this guy's payment is probably $1,000 a month.
Holy smokes.
Right? There's always going to be people with credit that are looking for a way out. They didn't pay the bank. They defaulted on their monthly payments. Whatever the case may be, they're still looking for buy here, pay here. Go find me a buy here, pay here that has 5-star reviews. They don't exist. It's all like freaking junkyards, bro. They're selling them, making $1,000 a month on junk cars. And when they break down and the customer owes $1,000 a month, they're not paying for the car to get it fixed. And then they're defaulting on that loan. And guess who wins? The owner. He gets that car back, he fixes the issue for $400 because he has in-house mechanics, fixes the car, puts it back on his lot, does it again, just sells the car again. It's wicked.
There's a whole lot of buy here, pay here shops up and down North Tryon, and they are all predatory. Every buy here, pay here dealership that you go to, they know that 50% of the people that buy vehicles from them is going to default on the payments. Because of that, 100% of the cars that come from these buy here, pay here's have trackers on them. And 7 out of 10 are going to have kill switches, guaranteed. And they do this because they know the rates are already predatory. You're paying $4,000 or $5,000 more than the car is worth on the sticker, and then the interest rates are 18 to 25%. So this is how they get rid of it. Hedge they bet by putting the tracker and the kill switch on those vehicles because they know you're only going to make half the payments. By that time, they're already paid up. They can come and get the vehicle and do the same thing to another person. So a dealership being able to turn off your car 2 or 3 days after missing that first payment gives them all the leverage. If you are interested in taking back that leverage, just give me a call.
Bad credit happens to good people all the time. And just because you have bad credit and you end up at a buy here, pay here lot doesn't mean you have to be swindled and befooled. I don't even know if be swindled and befooled is a word, but that's what they're going to do to you if you don't know what you're doing. When you go into them dealerships, you make sure you ask what lender or lenders they use. You need to make sure they're reputable. You also need to make sure that they report to all 3 credit bureaus every month, every on-time payment you make. Some buy here, pay here lots do not report. Some do. It's up to you to know which dealership does and which dealership doesn't. So make sure you do your research and you ask the right questions. In conclusion, buy here, pay here lots are not that bad. They actually help you if you go to the right one and do the right things.
I recently had a customer who was trying to trade in her car that she got from a buy here, pay here. Now, I met this young lady in service. She was having issues with the car. It was a super big repair. I think it was like a $7,000 repair. She wanted out. Now, I had to connect the dots early on. She got that car from a buy here, pay here. Her credit's probably not that good. You guys already know we jump right into a credit application. We run the credit and something weird happens. This buy here, pay here car was not reporting to her credit, meaning that she has no actual ties to this car. What this means is that I can get her approved on a whole nother car, and then whatever she decides to do with that buy here, pay here car, she can do. That has nothing to do with me. Now, my follow-up question was, how much money do you have down? She said she had $2,000 that she was prepared to spend on this repair. Instead, we put that towards a new car. My managers were able to get her approved on a pre-owned Hyundai Elantra. The car was like $15,000. Her interest rate was crazy. I think it was like 26%, but at the end of the day, at least she was able to get into a car. Now, I'm going to be 100% honest with you guys. To this day, I have no idea what she did with that buy here, pay here car, but it's literally none of my business.
All right, I'm back with another video. Here to tell y'all about these fake buy here, pay here's here in Houston. What a buy here, pay here is. A buy here, pay here is a place you can go to get a car with no credit, basically. Simple. I work at a dealership here on the south side of Houston called Easy Keys Autos. We do real in-house finances. So if you come here, you bring your ID, your proof of income, and proof of residency, I guarantee you we're not going to check your credit for a car. But I'm here to tell y'all how to spot the fake dealers. If you see somebody posting something like a 2021, 2025 Benz or a Charger Scat Pack, and they talking about 500 to 1,000 down, cap. Please don't let them folks trick you out your money. You gonna get there, and they gonna run your fucking credit through 5 different bureaus and tell your ass, we can't get you in this, but we gonna put you in this. Another easy way to spot them is just simply read the comments. If somebody's been doing it long enough, you'll see in the comments that people are saying, nah, that's fake. Nah, we been there. Nah, they ran my credit. So on and so forth. You got to keep your eyes open because these people be faking heavy. Now, if you're already there, the best way to know if they finna check your credit or not is if you have to do an application before you even drive a car. When you come over here to my dealership, you don't give me your social, you don't give me no applications. It's simply just bring your documents and your down payment. You like the car, you like the numbers, you drive off. It's that simple. Definitely don't be the fish on the end of the reel because they know you're desperate, they know you don't have credit, so they're gonna run all type of games on you. Don't fall for that shit. If you're looking to get a vehicle, no credit check, you got at least $2,000 down, DM me the word easy and we'll get your process started. Until then, I'll see y'all in the next video.
And for the people that don't know, if they tell you that they accept all types of credit, that place does not have your best interest at heart, my boy. I'm going to tell you that right now. If that car costs $20,000, they say they accept bad credit, good credit, all credit, by the end of that loan, you can be paying about $50,000, $60,000, $70,000. That's a fact. Fix your credit before you go buy anything.
Hey guys, I'm starting this new series that I'm going to call What Can I Get For? I'm going to show you with the down payments what car can get exactly. I'll open them up for you just so I can show you what you can get. So you guys know we start at the 1,800 mark. And if you don't know why our down payments are a little higher than most places, go to my page and you see a video about that. Now, with the lowest down payment being 1,800, Emerson, what can I get for 1,800 down? For 1,800, I could get you in this 2014 Kia Soul. If you're looking for a small SUV, I got you. You bring me 1,800. Even if you have, a little bit lower, probably 17, 16, I'll work with you. But this is what you get for 1,800 down. It's a pretty decent car. I'm telling y'all, the more money you put down, the more you get better options. This right here is also another option you could get with 1,800 down. It's a nice, very nice, Chevy Malibu. It's a 2013. Okay? Showing you guys the inside. I'm telling y'all, it's a nice car. It's a very nice car. It only has 129,000 miles. So you guys know it's a very, very great car. Looking for your first car? This is a perfect one. So those are the two options you get, and that's with no credit check, 4.5 APR rate, and you get a free service agreement, which is a warranty, free gap insurance. All those together worth $3,000. I'll give it to you for free, okay? Come hit me up right now.
Fast Tracks. Hey, Hannah, this is Rachel. I bought that car from you the other day. I'm out on the side of the road and I don't have no spare tire.
That's so weird. What's your last name?
Clark. Rachel Clark. E-L-R-K. Up under here right now, and I don't know what kind of cars y'all. There ain't no spare.
Didn't you Jeep Wrangler?
Yeah, I bought the Wrangler.
Understand. Car Wrangler.
Hey, welcome to our car lot.
Hey, you work here? Why you dressed like that?
Yeah, we like to express ourselves here, but let me show you some cars we got for sale.
Okay. I think I want this one.
You don't want this. Let me show you the one. Let me show you the one I'm gonna give. Let me show you the one I'm gonna give. This the one right here. This the one I'm gonna put you in. I can see you in there now. 250K miles, 4,500 down. It'd be 13,500 total, but 4,500 down all the way out.
Okay, well I got cash.
You gonna finance this. You gonna finance this. So what your credit score is?
I got a.
That don't even fucking matter. We finna get you rolling. Come on.
Hey, my transmission slipped out while I was driving. It blew up, flipped over, turned into a dog, and started barking.
Those soul money fold, baby. Get the fuck off my phone.
Okay, so y'all want to know what I did to the people, to the buy here pay people. But I'm not, for all you tell y'all, I'm not suggesting y'all to go do this because they might get y'all. They just ain't got me yet. Or they probably not going to get me. I don't know. Shit, fuck them. But, basically, it's like this dealership around, this little buy here pay around here. And people buy cars from them. But I always heard like a little bad story that sell lemons and stuff. And then, plus my best friend, one of my best friends, she had bought a car from them like 2 weeks before the motor locked up. And then the folks like, it's gonna be $2,000 to fix the motor, but bitch, I ain't had the car number but a week. You can't tell my dog like that. So she just gave them shit back. They didn't do shit. And then if the people that shit did break down on, they never did none of their credit when they gave them their shit back. They just gave them their shit back, and the folks fixed it and put the shit back out there for sale. So my little shit, I had a little 2013 I'm not gonna do all that because everybody come get me. I had a little car or whatever. It wasn't that bad. It was a little update. It was a so she was a good one because I took her away to Miami. That was 12-hour drive. You know, she got me everywhere. She had a couple nicks in that. She used to like make a little noise sometimes, like when I was driving. I did hear some deers in it. I don't know, but you know, I hear the deers in the car. I hear a deer in the car, and you know what? I ain't even get it fixed. It didn't even make a big dent or nothing. Then I hit a pole. I don't know. But when I got the car, anyway, I knew I wasn't gonna have the car for no longer than like a year. So I was like, because I was saving up to get like a Charger or whatever, because I knew what kind of car I wanted. This was like right when I got out of high school. I got this car like 2 months after I got out of high school. So the last 4 or 5 months, I didn't pay the car note. I didn't pay the people. You supposed to go up there to the people and get them the money. Or I think you could probably like send it to them. I don't know how to do it digitally. I used to go up there pay. So I stopped going. They was calling me, but I be like, I'm gonna come over there. I come over there, blah, blah, blah. And then my license, the address on my license, I don't live there. So the car was never there if they wanted to come repo it. So shit, I just stacked up my savings better because I didn't have to pay a car note. I did have to pay insurance, but I didn't have to pay no car note for the last couple months. And then when I did go drop my new car, I got my friend to drive it up there, and then I had drove my new car up there, and then I just took the tag off of it and left it up there and left the key in there, left the key on the seat. And yeah, I did it right before they closed, so they was in there probably looking out the window at me. So I don't know, I just got them that shit back. It was basically it was leasing. I just ain't lease it good at the end. I don't know. But yeah, if crush steel, put steel, head steel. Oh yeah, they ain't do shit.
Oh, no. $7,000 off the car, and I'll buy it today.
$7,000. Oh, we don't even have close to $7,000 worth of room in this car.
Oh, that's okay. Talk to your manager and let me know how close you can get.
Well, what monthly payments are you ultimately trying to get to?
Whatever the payments are with $7,000 off the car.
We don't have it, but give me a second. I'll go talk to my management. All right. Well, like I said, we didn't have $7,000, but I was able to get you another $2,000 off at 60 months. That brings you down to $739 and some change. I just need a signature.
Looks a little bit better, but there's no way I'm paying $10.99. I'm already approved through my credit union, so at $6.99, something like that. If you can match that, I'll take the car today.
I talked to my management. We can actually beat your pre-approved rate by a little bit. Going through one of our banks, we can get you 6.59. That brings your payments to $666.70. Just need a signature down there, and the car is yours. But my manager said if I go back one more time, he's kicking us both out.
All right. Well, thank you very much.
Hey, what's up, man? Welcome to the dealership.
Save it, sport.
Okay.
I'm thinking about buying this car. I don't have a lot of time, so go get me the keys, the numbers. Come on.
Okay, would you like to finance, pay cash?
Definitely gonna pay cash. What am I, broke? Do you see this?
I mean, why would you do that? Wouldn't you want to finance and reinvest that money elsewhere?
Who owns a business and who's an employee? Yeah, I own a business. I don't do my money, buddy. Go give me the keys. Come on.
What do you think, man?
I think it has an engine and tires.
Okay, did you like it?
Would I be trying to buy it if I didn't like it? What kind of question is that?
I guess not. Would you like to see the numbers then?
What do you think?
Yes.
Okay, hurry up. Let's go.
All right, man. So your total is $34,000. I mean, are you sure you want to pay cash? You can invest in it, make $50,000.
What are you, H&R Block? Give me the paper.
Hey, sorry to bug you, sir, but do you need any help with anything?
Yeah, absolutely. I'm Rocky. Nice to meet you. I'd love some help with this. I'm thinking about buying this, but I just want to see the numbers first. I don't have too much time. I'm going to take this car. I just want to see the numbers first.
Okay, but you think we can go take it for a test drive?
Does your manager need me to drive it?
Yeah.
That's fine, man. Give me the keys. Go take it for a drive.
Thank you. All right, man. What you think?
I mean, this drive as good as my Ferrari, but this is my son. It is what it is.
Okay, I mean, would you like to pay cash or finance?
Cash? Hell no. What am I, bad with my money? I'm going to finance this thing.
I mean, would you like to see some money on the interest rate?
Well, I'd rather put that money I'd spend into an investment and make double the interest I'd pay. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, that's what I'm saying.
That's what I'm saying, man. Come on.
About $1,097 a month for 36 months. Are you sure you don't want to go to longer term?
No. This is the only term and rate that makes sense for me, or else I'll lose money in the long run, okay? So I'm going to go ahead and do this one, okay? How'd you do business with these?
People always ask me if I can help them negotiate a used or new car purchase. And let me explain why I don't do that and why I don't think anybody really needs help negotiating a used or new car purchase. Now, my good friend, Tommy from Deliver, does this for a living. And he will be the first person to tell you that you do not need to pay somebody for the negotiation aspect. If you hire Tommy, he will negotiate the very best deal for you, save you a bunch of money. But what is more important than that is the time saving. I would argue that anybody on this earth could spend 4 to 5 hours researching what the car they want is worth and the car they're trading in is worth and get a good deal and find out what interest rates are and then spend another 3 to 4 hours inside a dealership or calling around finding that best deal. Tommy himself even says that he does his service to save people time, not necessarily money. He will save you money, but it's more about the time saving. So when people say this, they want to bring me to the dealership with them. It's not necessary. You can actually go to the dealership and do this yourself or call around. I do not think you should ever pay someone to do this for you unless your time is worth so much money that it actually is beneath you to do this type of stuff. That is just my thoughts. Let me know in the comments what you guys think about this. Would you pay someone to negotiate a car deal for you, or is it just to save you time? Let me know what you think about this. For more content like this, follow Russ Flips Whips.
Before you go take that $2,000-$3,000 to the car lot to get you a car, I'm about to tell you how to get one without having to make a down payment. You're going to go to whoever you bank with, preferably a credit union. If there's a credit union local to you that you're not currently with, go and open an account with them. Find out which credit bureau they pull from and make sure that credit bureau at least is good. Make sure you don't have any collections, charge-offs, repos, anything negative on it. You don't need much credit history to get approved for a car. You can't have all the negative stuff on there. Okay? You're going to go to them and you're going to get a pre-approval for the car that you need. They're going to give you a check. You can do this all online. You don't have to go into a branch. You can do everything online. You can open the account. You can apply for the car loan online. You're going to go pick up that check. At least that's what Navy Federal does. They have you go pick up the check or they'll mail it to you. I'm sure other credit unions do the same thing. Find out what the one local to you does. Local credit unions are always going to be your best bet because they're smaller and they want your business. So now you have the check. You're going to go to the dealership, whichever one you want to go to get the car, and you done cut down half of the steps. Okay? Now you just got to go test drive the car that you wanted. Let them know you already got a check. They don't need to ring your credit. You don't need any inquiries. You don't need anything. You just pick out the car you want hand them that check, you get your car. You already know your payments up front because it's whatever the credit union told you was going to be for the loan that you have. Now you just got a car, no down payment, and no unnecessary inquiries on your credit report.
So if you're going to walk in and pay cash for a car, I want to give you a piece of advice. First of all, please do not be that guy that walks in and says, I'm paying cash. I want your best price out the door. I assure you that guy never gets the best price. You're going to get a lot of people in the comments going, I walk in, say I'm paying cash. If they don't do my number, I walk out. Sure you do. Listen to me very closely. When somebody says they're paying cash, they do not get the best price on the vehicle because as a dealer who does thousands of these deals every single year, I know for a fact that I'll give a better price on the front end of the car if I know I have a finance opportunity. So all these guys that walk in and say, I pay cash for cars, and that lets me know you did not get the best possible deal because I promise you, the sales manager, general manager, whoever, would have sold that car for cheaper. They just chose not to because they knew that their opportunities to make income were going to be limited with no financing. So you can think what you want to, but the reality is you did not get the best deal. I'm sorry. Now, maybe you got a pretty good deal if you bought an aged unit or something like that, but I promise you that if you pay cash, you did not get the best price. Here's what I would do. If you're planning on paying cash for the vehicle, go into the dealership and work your best deal on the price. They're going to try to talk to you about financing and monthly payment and all that. All you have to say is, I prefer to work on the out the door number first, and then I will decide how I'm going to transact. I might use my credit union. I might use your financing. I might write a check for the car. I'm not sure. Let's focus on the out the door price, and then we'll get to that point. The dealer is going to make a decision based on the idea that they can probably get you to finance, and they will work on the price a little bit more. But I promise you, you're costing yourself money when you walk in and announce, I'm paying cash for a car. Anybody want to sell a car today? You are not getting the best deal. Just tell the dealer that you're not sure how you're going to transact. You may use your credit union. You may use their financing. Let's work on the out the door price first. I'll figure out how I'm going to transact after. But for God's sake, please don't walk in and announce like a big shot you're going to pay cash. All you're doing is costing yourself money, I promise.